I'm devastated. My heart is broken.
Under the tears and heartache is anger.
He will not get away with murder again for the second time.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Crime Journal. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into the case.
Washington's family receiving a sign of hope from above.
This rainbow is telling me that her death won't be in vain.
Tamara Washington, 26, was a mother of 4 children, and as her friends and family remember her as the life of the party. On April 16, 2023, Washington would be at home with her small children, her current boyfriend, and her 63-year-old uncle on the 8300 block of Luella Ave in Chicago, Illinois. Just after 1 a.m., Washington's ex-boyfriend, 56-year-old Stephen Hawthorne, would enter the residence with a key Washington previously gave him. He would walk into the room where Washington and her current boyfriend were sleeping. Hawthorne would shoot 51-year-old Norman Redden in the head with a 9mm handgun. After hearing the gunshot, Washington's uncle and children took off running to hide underneath a stairwell. Hawthorne would follow them, firing 2 more shots as the uncle tried to grab for the gun. Both shots would miss, but he would act like he was wounded. Hawthorne then chased after Washington, firing his weapon. He would strike her in the arm as she attempted to run to a neighbor's house on the corner. A doorbell camera would capture the moment when Hawthorne sat on top of Washington, repeatedly striking her with his weapon before she got away. Washington tried to get help from a passing motorist, but Hawthorne pointed his weapon at them and told them to keep moving. The motorist in the car proceeded to keep moving, where he spotted Washington's small children walking down the sidewalk in their pajamas. He stopped and picked up the children and called the police. Hawthorne eventually caught back up with Washington and would continue to beat her with his weapon for several minutes. He would then pick up a large rock and drop it on top of Washington's head multiple times. She would succumb to her injuries on the scene. Hawthorne would try to run as police arrived, but was soon after arrested and taken into custody with blood that covered his hands and shirt. He was charged with murder and attempted murder. At the time of the killings, Hawthorne was out on bond for unlawful use of a weapon by a felon that stemmed from a traffic stop on January 3rd. He was allowed to work while on bond, and the GPS bracelet that he was wearing as a condition of his release tracked Hawthorne from his workplace to Washington's home. Hawthorne was also convicted of another murder in 1983 as a teenager and would be sentenced the next year to life in prison. After the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in 2012 that life sentences without parole for juveniles were unconstitutional, and he would be resentenced to 60 years. He would serve 30 years in prison and be released in 2017. He is currently being held in Cook County Jail with no bond.